Hey folks, well, I'm going to start a new video series here. It should be about a 4-parter or so, and it's not going to be RC related. I know most of you subscribe to my channel for the RC stuff, but I'm going to do something a little different, and hopefully you'll find it interesting. If not, oh well, it's worth a try anyhow. But anyhow, let me show you what I'm going to be working on. Headlights. I own a 2004 WRX STi Subaru, and the headlights are crap. So in actuality, these are not the stock headlights for an STi. The STIs come with a reflector-based HID system with a leveling motor in it to kind of move them up and down so you can get your headlights aimed properly. You can control it from the dash of the car, but my car must have had a bit of had a front end collision at some point in its earlier life. So these assemblies are just standard Impreza assemblies. This is where the leveling motor would be, and there'd also be a HID ballast and whatnot under it. So the lights are crap. You can see though, for any of you that are familiar, it has an HID bulb in it anyhow. It's just a one of those basic retrofit kits, and HID bulbs in halogen reflectors or halogen projectors are not only crappy as far as light goes, but they're really unsafe because they cause a lot of glare for oncoming drivers. So I've got plans for these headlights, and this is just going to be an introduction of what I'm doing. There you can see the old ballasts and the igniters. These ballasts must not have the igniters built in. This is just, like I say, a plug and play kit, so it's got the igniter as well, and that plugs into the bulb. But what I'm going to do, I'll show you, it's in this box. Maybe you can figure it out if you're familiar with this stuff, but I'm doing a proper HID projector retrofit to do it. If you're going to do something, do it right. I ordered these from a company called Lightworks online. They're the Morimoto brand, which is, I've read a lot of good things about them. Morimoto, let's see, Mini H1 projectors. They're $120 online, really good price, and like I say, I read good things about them. So it's not simply a matter of taking it out and, taking the old bulb out and plugging this one in, because you can see it's a whole assembly. This is a bi-xenon kit, which means it's low beam, high beam, and the way that works, if you look in there, you can see a shield. This actually sits, it looks like it'll be upside down, but it's the lens flips the light, but you can see the shield, and there's little wires coming out. That actually hooks up to your high beam trigger, and that's a solenoid. So on your low beams, the shield is up, and it gives you a cutoff. It cuts off the light, so you don't get any light above the cutoff. So you get quite a sharp line, and it's also, I don't know if you can really see in there. Can't really show you here, but it's got a, I don't know what you want to call it, like a step in the shield. So it steps down on going towards the driver's side so that it reduces the light on oncoming traffic. But when you hit the high beams, solenoid pulls this down and it gives you full light out. So with the Subaru lights, they got separate low beam and high beam. So normally this will be on for your low beam, and when your high beams are on, both of these come on. But the way I'm going to have it set up is these will be on for low beam, and then when I hit the high beams, not only will this flip out of the way, but this light will come on too. So I'm going to start out probably in the next video by doing a disassembly of these headlights. Some of the headlights need to be baked apart because they have a sealant between the lens and the rest of the headlight, and you heat it to pull it apart. But to be honest, I don't know if these are knockoffs. you can see, reflex reflector. So these may be knockoffs, but I'm not sure. They say they're Japan on there, but I don't see anything about Fuji Heavy Industries or anything on there, so I don't know. I can't say for sure. But you strip them and you have to heat them, and then you pull the reflector, or sorry, the lens off the back side, and then you modify the reflector. You take, if you can see in there, the bulb shield off, and then you have to start hacking and slashing to fit those in. So it's a little bit of work, but hopefully it'll be worthwhile. I'm also going to wet sand these lights. You can see they're really hazy from oxidation and that over the years. So I'm also going to sand and polish the clear lenses out so it'll be nice and clear again. So like I say, the first video is just this introduction showing you what I'm doing, and then video number 2 I think will be a tear down of the light, getting it all apart and whatnot, and getting things figured out. Video 3 will be actually installing the projectors and getting them all mounted, wired, that sort of thing. And then the final video will probably be the polishing of the lenses and getting them remounted. And then maybe I'll do a 5th video depending on time of year, do a drive, show you how they look. So hope you enjoy and stay tuned.